Hello, good day, viewers. Today we are going to look for the square root of 283 without using a mathematical table or a calculator. Now, our last video was on the square root of 68. Please, if you've not watched that video on our YouTube, kindly do so because it will give you better understanding. Now, we are looking for the square root of 283, and 283 is not a perfect square or a square number. But if we point a calculator, the square root of 283 is going to give us 16.8226. It should be six significant figures. But now, where do I go? What do I do? I will need to go and look for the square numbers that are closer or closest to 283. So I shall start from 10. The square of 10 is 100. The square of 11 is 121. The square of 12 is 144. The square of 13 is 169. The square of 14 is 196. The square of 15 is 225. And the square of 16 is 256. And the square of 17 is 289. I will stop. The reason why I will pause is that I have numbers that are very close to 283. That's the key. Now, 256 and 289 are close to 283. If you observe very well, 289 is the closest, just 6 figures away. So what do I do? The square root of 289 is 17. So I will write 17. And I will write plus. The next thing is this. This perfect square that I'm using, I will subtract it from the number 283. And that is going to give me minus 6. That's the reason why I'm interested in this problem. To complement what we did on Saturday. Now, divided by. We said that the square root actually carries 2. But the 2 is not written there. So that invisible 2, we use it to multiply 17. That will give us 34. The parenthesis here is to help us find the word between plus and minus. Now, if I open the parenthesis, you can call it a bracket. That's going to give me 17 minus 6 all over 34. This is a simplifiable fraction. This should be 17 minus 3 divided by 17. Now, because of time, you can easily use 17 to divide 3. That will give us 0.1764. 17 minus 0.1764. So, on your own, you can do this. This is not rocket science. This is what we teach students in Primary 5 and GSS 1. Now, if I subtract this value, I'm going to have 17.00000. I'm removing 0.17640. What do? We carry from here, it becomes a 10 because we are working in decimal or base 10. So here, I'll be having 6. Here, 9 is remaining, I'll be having 3. Here, 9 is remaining as well, I'll be having 2. Here, 9 is remaining as well because I've carried from there as well. I shall be having 8. I've already carried from here. I'm left with 16.8236. So this value becomes 16.8236. 36. Now, if you compare the value we've done with the calculator and what we have done now, you can see that to first significant figures, the square root of 283 is actually 16.82. So that's the final answer. It's as simple as that. God bless you. Please continue to watch, like, share, and comment on our video. See you next time.